What's up, nerds and nerdettes and wee little nerdlings all? It's your buddy Big John and G from Two Gun Picture presents Legendary Gaming, and I am back in the rain. Wow, what a difference 24 hours makes. If you, did you happen to see my drop yesterday? My midday monologue Monday? Yeah, because there was barely any room to stand here, much less sit anywhere, because of the massive amounts of snow. In fact, you know what? If you didn't, there you are, hi. If you didn't see yesterday's midday monologue Monday, you know what? Why don't you take a hot second, pause this, and go check it out. Just like watch the first 30 seconds, a minute. That'll be long enough for you to be able to see all the massive amounts of snow and how much of a difference this makes today. So why don't you go ahead? We'll wait here for you. We'll give you a little. We'll give you a moment. Won't start things until you get back. All right. Check out yesterday's, and then they'll be back. If you want to view paradise, simply look around and view it. Anything you want to do it. Want to change the world, there's nothing to it. There is no life I know that compares with pure imagination. Living there you'll be free if you truly wish to be. Oh, hey, you're back. I was just wasting time till you got back. So I guess if you took that quick look, I mean, wow, what a huge difference. Not just the snow, but even how bundled up I had to be yesterday compared to today. But it's a little bit of raining, which is why I got the umbrella, my ninja umbrella. How cool is that? Everyone that sees this goes, oh, John, you have a samurai sword umbrella. And I always think to myself, well, the samurai swords were slightly curved. You know, they had a slight curve to them? Well, the ninja swords were dead straight. So that's why I always think of this more of a ninja sword. But what the heck do I know? Anyway, you're not here to talk about my umbrella, are you? Well, if you are, it's a pretty boring conversation. It's an umbrella, plastic handle, looks like an Asian-style ancient sword. All right, now for the reason that you are here. Trey, I said that today's Tabletop Takeout Tuesday, I gave a hint. I gave a hint last week. I even forgot what it was, but I thought that hint was too easy. So I gave a hint yesterday, and that hint was Doc Foreman's Fourth Dimensional Adventures. So I'm not sure if any of you got that or not. Doc Foreman. I know they're thinking Doc Brown. No, not Doc Brown. Doc Foreman. As in Dr. Foreman, as in Doctor Who. You see, in the very first episode, his granddaughter, Susan Foreman, brought her teachers on board the ship, because that's what he called the TARDIS back then. And during the time travel, one of the doctors asked Susan Foreman's grandfather, who she had addressed as a doctor, where they were, what happened. And he asked him, he thought his name was Foreman, so he says, Dr. Foreman. And Doctor Who turns around and goes, Doctor Who? And also in the very first Doctor Who, that's how he described his time travel, was that they were traveling through the fourth dimension of time and space. So what does Doctor Who have to do with board gaming? Well, not as much as I wish it would. I am a huge fan of Doctor Who. I am a Whovian. I am a Nuvian. I love Doctor Who in all its incarnations. Literally all its regenerations. My favorite Doctors are the first four. Not necessarily in that order. But I love the new Doctors too. Matt Smith. I had a great time with Matt Smith. Peter Capaldi. I had a good time with Peter Capaldi. I kind of wish they had a little bit, maybe, I don't know, better writing. Well, anyway, that's not what I'm here to discuss. I love Doctor Who and I love board games, and I've been looking for I've been looking for a great Doctor Who board game experience. And so far, every game I've read about, every game I've watched reviews for, none of them feel like anything than a Doctor Who skin put on a random game. Until now. I got a game to tell you about for Tabletop Takeout Tuesday. Now remember, this is not generally a review of a game. This is about a game that I like. You already know coming in to watching Tabletop Takeout Tuesday that I'm going to be talking about a game that I already love. I already approve of. So this is not a review. This is me telling my friends why they have to play the game, why it's going to be on the table. That's my approach to this. So Doctor Who in the Time of the Daleks by Gale Force 9 Games. All right, I like Gale Force 9 Games. They've been putting out some good games. I'm a huge fan of their Assault of the Giants. They've been doing some good D&D work, actually. But now they have entered the fourth dimension. And they're tackling the Doctor Who franchise. Now, let me just say up front that the reason I did buy this game was because everything I read about it hit all the bells I needed hit for Doctor Who. Multiple doctors, regeneration if you die, companions. It all felt like Doctor Who. So I got the game, and me and the 20-Sided Warriors played it, and let me tell you something, it is Doctor Who. Now, like I said, I have not played other Doctor Who games. Well, I got the Doctor Who Clue game, but that's Clue. You know, Doctor Who put on. But like I said, I've read, and I've watched reviews, and I've watched playthroughs of all the other Doctor Who games. Some of them come close, but they always miss the mark. But not this one. Let me tell you something. When you're playing the game, it really feels like you are in the middle of a Doctor Who story. And the best part of that is, if you die. If you die, I hate dying in games because then I'm out of the game and I'm not having fun. Yeah, I understand. I think that sucks too, but we do not have to worry about that with Doctor Who and Time of the Daleks. Because if your doctor dies, well, what happens on the show? That's right, he regenerates. So if your doctor dies, then you are going to take the next doctor in the regeneration line. Now the game starts with the first Doctor, William Hartnell. It has the fourth Doctor, Tom Baker. It has the 13th Doctor, yes, the 13th Doctor, Matt Smith, and the 14th Doctor, yes, the 14th Doctor, Peter Capaldi. Those are the four doctors that the game starts with. So if you're playing William Hartnell and your character gets exterminated, then you're going to take the Tom Baker character. And if another player is playing the Tom Baker character, then he's going to take the Matt Smith character, and the Matt Smith player is going to take the Peter Capaldi, and the Peter Capaldi is going to go wrap right back around and going to play the William Hartnell Doctor. They're already promising enough expansions to fill in the rest of the Doctors. So that also has me extremely excited. This game is it's a dice set collection game, right? That's what you're trying to do. Each time you go to an area, now these areas are cool because they have a past and a future, and Earth has a past, present, and future area to it. So if you go to these areas, you know what? It's basically like an area control game, like a worker placement game, right? You're going to go to these areas, but in order to get the benefit of that area, you are going to have to solve the timey-wimey problem. Whatever that is, and a lot of times, it has to do with the Daleks. And the Daleks are trying to get to Gallifrey. And every time they succeed, they're going to be getting closer and closer to Gallifrey. So that Davros can get into the Matrix and wipe out the Doctor. Every single Doctor. All at the same time. Yeah. Wow. They probably finally have a good plan. So, what else makes this game great? The set collection, the way the dice are set up. They're just basic six-sided dice. They don't even have the numbers on them. They each have symbols, but there's different colors of these six-sided dice. And some of them have more, let's say, runaway on them. Some of them may have more diplomacy. Some may have more tactics on them. But they're all six-sided dice. And each Doctor has his own... Well, the Doctors themselves all have their own Doctor dice. Plus, each Doctor has a bonus die, which kind of, sets up their specialty. And then you got the companions. And let me tell you something. This is great because the companions synergize with each other and with their appropriate Doctor. But if you're using them with an inappropriate. Okay, for example, the third Doctor has not been released yet. but he was the main doctor for Sarah Jane Smith. Everyone associates her with the fourth Doctor, but it was actually the third Doctor, John Pertwee, that she really got her start on the show. So even if you're using a companion that's not technically connected to that specific Doctor, you're still going to be getting bonuses. However, the synergies might work best with the right companions and the right Doctors. And man, does that feel right thematically to the TV show or what? We can't stop playing this game. This is the kind of game, if I didn't have 200 plus games in my collection, with more coming between pre-orders, Kickstarts, review copies, this game would be on the table probably every weekend for a while. We find it that good. And you gotta play this game. Do you like Doctor Who? Well, you must, because you're still watching this. So you must like Doctor Who a little bit, besides liking board games, or for some reason enjoying my crazy antics and loud voice. So if you do like Doctor Who, this is the game you're gonna have to get. It's thematically, okay, I'm gonna say something you might argue with me, but I don't care. It is thematically perfect. Gale Force 9's Doctor Who and Time of the Daleks. Thematically perfect. And mechanically, it's fun. It works well. The rules of the game all flow, and we haven't had a snag yet. We haven't. The first game out, we had to refer to the rule book a few times, but after that, it's just like, we just run right through it. So, what am I telling you? I'm telling you that if you're a Doctor Who fan, whether hardcore or just casual, and you like board games, why have you not played Doctor Who and the Time of the Daleks? All right, my friends, the rain's coming down a little bit harder now. You can see it's like almost pouring now. And we're at about the 12-minute mark, and I've pretty much said everything I need to say about Gale Force 9's Doctor Who and Time of the Daleks. So, I'm your buddy Big Johnny G. Two Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming. Remember to follow us on Twitter, to like us on Facebook, to share and to like right here on YouTube. Continue. We're growing. We're 927, I think the number was this morning. So we're on that road to 1K. Thank you all so much. And tomorrow I am going to be dropping. We filmed the other night, and tomorrow I'm going to be dropping our playthrough of Mana Forge by Mystic Tiger Games. So that was a great Kickstarter game. You're going to want to check that out. So right now, my friends,